Hey everybody, welcome back. We're in Shadowrun Returns again, and this is the second part of today's double. We've just arrived at the docks, and what a lovely looking place this is. So what have we got round here then? Some people over there don't appear to want to say much. Oh, here's somebody, a streetwalker. Hey, you looking for a good time? You know anything about the NTSB? Yeah, the bums around here have been stealing old crap from that place for years. Not worth my time though. Yeah, sure, great. Very helpful lady. Fantastic. Okay, that's a dead end down there by the looks of it. So we're going up here. Well, there's somebody in there. And a very firmly closed gate. So I wonder if we... Ah. Halt! The guard looks bored. He toys with his gun absentmindedly, like he might shoot something on a whim just to watch it die. Hey, you about to trespass on corporate property? You looking to get dusted, street scum? Let's see, what can we say? We can say that we're working with Lone Star. I can say we're looking for a kitty cat. Or we can say that we're the new maintenance guy. I think we're looking for a new kitty cat. Sure you are. And I'm Lofre, the King of Dragons. Beat it. Oh, fantastic. So, we can't get in there. We're gonna have to try and bribe our way past him, or something. I'm sure. Get out of here. Oh, maybe the streetwalker's got something else to say now. Then. Hey, lady. Hey, you looking for a good time? Not me. A friend of mine. I need you to have some fun with the guard by the fence around the corner. Yeah, for 20 new yen. That sounds like a good deal. She looks at you knowingly. Alright, 20 buys you 5 minutes distraction. Then I've got to get back to work and earn some real new yen. Sure. Great, right. So we've got 5 minutes, but I don't see a timer or anything. So, that's a big gun you have there. So, yeah. That didn't help at all. Standard issue, man. Right, come on. How do we... Ah, oh, ah. I see a hand thing over there. Right, oh, I see. Hey, that's mine. Who raised you, a pack of wolves? That there lad is rightfully mine. I cannot borrow it from you, or I could use your intestines as a rope instead. Okay, yeah, I quite like that one. You can have it. I didn't mean nothing. You can have it back afterwards. Seriously. Okay, so where are we going to put this ladder? There. Ta-da! Now how do we get over the damn... There we go. We can... Oh, right, we can just... Okay, so we've got some karma for that, which is surprising, since I didn't exactly handle that well. We're in, that's the important thing. Obviously, that's the door where we've got to head. And, let's have a little look around here, just in case there's anything. I mean, that guard should be pretty distracted by the whore who I paid to, well, distract him. Doesn't appear to be a whole lot else around here, though. Not at the moment. Oh, there's a chopper over there. Oh, actually, there is some things over here. What have we got? What is this? Concussion grenade. Okay, I'll send that to my stash. And this is a phosphorus grenade. Wow. I'll also send that to my stash. Well, see, it's always worth looking around. You never know what you're going to find. A couple of grenades are always welcome. Of course, I haven't actually used a single one of the grenades I already had yet, but never mind. Right over here, quickly. Doesn't appear to be much over there. Come on, let's head in then. Yep, I would like to continue. The warehouse. Inside, the large grey warehouse is as typical as the outside. High ceilings, adorned with girders and rickety catwalks, top a huge utilitarian room. Concrete and steel walls meet a concrete floor. This is a place for storing things, and nothing more. Despite the quiet on the outside, the inside is a hornet's nest of Lone Star officers going about their business. In the centre of the activity is Emerald City Ripper's latest victim. With uniforms everywhere, no one stops you at the door. It seems like this case hasn't leaked to the press yet. Lone Star or no, you've got a job to do. Alright, and looks like... Aguirre's here, so that's fine. We should be alright. They're not going to kick us out straight away. What else is in here? Some other peeps, and was that the... there's another big troll there, so we've got to watch our step. Where's Officer Aguirre? Took your sweet time, didn't you? You know the traffic these days. Fill me in. We had time to go over the evidence while you were en route. Turns out this might not be a Ripper murder after all. I left the computer on in the office over there if you want to see for yourself. The victim worked here as the NTSB warehouse as a black box researcher. The NTSB? The National Transportation Safety Board. This warehouse used to go over the wreckage from plane crashes to try and determine what happened. The Vic was in charge of their highest priority investigation at the moment. We've gone through the victim's computer, and his case notes indicate he was selling secrets. Idiot kept records. Yeah, because scientists don't make good criminals generally. They're generally too smart to be criminals, but if they are dumb enough to be criminals, they're too logical. Tell me about it. Some runner like you probably opted to cover up his corp master's involvement and tried to make it look like a Ripper killing. Here's the office key. Check it out for yourself if you want. Sure, thank you. Key is always good. Right, so the victim is... I guess over there. Oh, it's Dresden! And I have no idea who Shannon Halfsky is, but we'll find out. Let's, speak to Dresden. Dresden, I always like speaking to Dresden. Oleg Trollhatten! I'm surprised to see you here. Let me guess. Officer Aguirre tipped you off? Suppose you mustn't made an impression on him at the market yesterday. Your credit stick did. At any rate. Anyway, surprise. We've got another Ripper victim on our hands. Yeah, it does look like business is good for Dylamorg these days. Yes, indeed. And the victim's male, mixed Native American descent, age 38. Based on the condition of the body, it looks like he was killed around 2 in the morning. Cause of death unknown. Several internal organs were removed from his body after death, quite gruesomely. I'm not sure if the killer even knew what they wanted before they started cutting. Not much else to tell yet, really. He does have a lot of pre-existing scar tissue, So he probably had a major surgery at some point in recent history. Unfortunately, with the organs gone, we can't determine the nature of the surgery. So yeah, nice hole where his chest was. So what was on the butcher's shopping list? Well, the killer definitely took the lungs. The more I look at it though, the other missing organs may just be eviscerated within the chest cavity. So we've got House Officer Guy doing the case. He's not. Yeah. We know Aguirre's a go-getter. Sounds like he's taking a different victim. Yeah, we will get onto that in a minute. I need to know about McCluskey. Like, is he likely to turn up anytime soon? McCluskey couldn't find his ass with both hands. Don't tell him I said that, though. Yeah, so, yes, it sounds like the Ripper is taking a different trophy from each victim. Sam's liver, this guy's lungs. Any theories? Oh, sorry. I don't do theories. I'm just a scientist who happens to prefer dead people. However, while there was massive damage in the chest cavity, I can see that the victim's lungs were, you know, transplants. Which is interesting. Yeah, since another victim's missing heart was also a transplant. Ooh, wow, that is some useful information, Dresden. Granted, modern medicine has made organ transplants relatively easy, but it is an odd coincidence. As a scientist, it's just that, a coincidence. This is only the third body? Yeah, third body I've personally examined. One of our other branch managers handled the other two. If I find more of the victims had organ transplants, you know, I'll be sure to let you know. Great. So how is Officer Aguirre doing on this case? He seems like a real go-getter. Aguirre would love to solve it before McCluskey and, you know, get his gold detective shield. Plus, he'd love to see McCluskey suck it in front of his superiors. He's already tried to bribe me to keep the information from McCluskey and let it slip to him. I'm inspired by their, you know, tireless pursuit of justice. Did you take the money? He grins from ear to ear. Well, yes, look, he's always grinning. Look at the picture. Do you have any idea how much this job pays these days, sir? I don't think Aguirre's officer's salary is going to do much to seduce me into, you know, helping him. Yeah, who is that woman over there? I saw her name, but that's, you know, I've not met her before, I'm sure. No clue. You know, she just showed up. Next to kin, I think. Okay, I'm going to take a look around. Good luck out there. Ah, Dresden. No, Dresden, you barely come up to my balls, but you're a good little dwarf. So, Shannon Half-Sky, who the fuck are you? You're not a cop. She looks up, watching you warily. Yeah, I'm independent. Yeah, independent sounds good. Yeah, I'm independent. What's your relationship to the dead man anyway? The suspicion in her voice and eyes departs almost instantly when the subject turns to the deceased. He is my brother. I've been trying to speak with him, but I'm afraid his spirit is too disoriented by his recent journey to answer me. You're a shaman? Yes, for all the good it's doing me. If I could just make contact, I might be able to deliver justice and allow my brother's spirit to rest. Fantastic. We've got another bloody weirdo sky searching shaman type. They're everywhere these days. What's going on with this city? So, were there any other witnesses that you know of. Not as far as I can tell, not amongst the living anyway. Realization then dawns, bringing the light back into her eyes. But my brother's spirit may not be alone here this night. She closes her eyes and concentrates, droning a low chant that you can barely hear. But she goes something like, that type of thing, I'm guessing. Yes, there are other spirits who may be able to help. Her features harden in frustration, as if she's searching for something that remains elusive. Sighing, she opens her eyes and fixes you with a stare. But I can't do it alone. What do you need? This warehouse contains the spirits of plane crash victims trapped between worlds. They wish to help. They wish to be heard. And I think they have something to say about my brother's murder. Lone Star won't let me in there, but you seem to have the run of the place. If you can find personal items that belong to victims, I believe I can summon a spirit to speak with us. I'll need at least 2 such objects. Can you find them for me? Yeah, sure, I'll do what I can. Great, so we've got a very locked door over there. But we do have... Oh, there's a door down there somewhere. And there's a door here we can open up. So let's have a little peek around the corner there, see what... Ooh, some things to investigate. Let's just have a... Oh, it's a urinal. But that's not much of a partition to the toilets now, is it? I mean, honestly, look, there's not even a door. I hope there's not a kitchen here anywhere, because that would be breaching health and safety standards. Right, what's this? The old poster depicts a svelte young woman posing with an assault rifle. Sounds like my type of girl. Okay. Let's... we can't talk to the troll officer, which is a shame. I always like to talk to another troll. We'll go in this door here. Oh, he's turned around and looked at least. Right, what's in... Okay, a couple of things to search. And this should be the guy's computer, I'm guessing. The researcher's work cyber terminal has been left on, presumably by the Lone Star investigators. So we've got some case files here to read and some private notes. We might as well go through the official stuff first. Case file number 95, Federated Boeing Jetliner. We don't need an ID number. It's owned by the Ares Corporation, who make guns, as does pretty much everybody else these days. The plane had several mechanical issues resulting in a mayday at 3:04 AM on June 17th, 2053. 2:45 AM, the pilot reported that the altimeter was reading in the negative values. Yeah, that's just not possible, so obviously there's something wrong there. 2:49 AM, the co-pilot takes over the controls as the pilot leaves the cabin to investigate the rear of the plane. 2:58 AM, the pilot cannot be contacted or located by a plane steward. 3:04 AM, the co-pilot radios in a mayday, and 3:12 AM, the plane crashes into an empty field in western North Dakota. Well, that is a mystery, but not one we're here to investigate, so I don't care. What about case file number 96? Case file number 96, Pratt & Whitney, unmanned, IDN number 327, corporate owner Ares, another Ares, and it's all redacted. Ooh, something that Ares did, or somebody did to Ares that they don't want anybody to know about. That's something to bear in mind. But again, we're not investigating these cases, we're just looking for any useful information. And number 98, the file has been corrupted. Ooh, that's even worse. Right, can we read these private notes then, shall we? Okay, we've got some incriminating data apparently. The notes that appear on screen pertain to NTSB case file number 96. Well, that was the redacted one, wasn't it? The crash of an Ares jetliner near the UCS and Sioux Nation borders. The crash is reportedly the result of an equipment failure. Reading further into the investigator's notes, however, you find substantial evidence linking the crash to an experimental Renraku research initiative. This information could be worth a great deal to the right buyer. You download the researcher's notes to your PDA. Brilliant. Right, that's all we needed there. Was there something else in this room that we could maybe mess with? I'm sure I saw... Ah, yeah. Check the lockers. This appears to be the victim's locker. The door is slightly ajar. Inside, you see several of the dead man's personal items. So it looks like we've got a toothbrush and a comb. Okay, we inspect the toothbrush. The blue toothbrush is still wet from being used. It smells of mint and cigarettes. So, menthol cigarettes. This appears to... Yeah, okay, yeah. Inspect the comb. Ooh! Took that. As you reach the comb, the hair on the back of your hand stands on end. And when you take it off the little shelf, you hear thumps in your chest. Hard. This must be one of the items the shaman was looking for. You pocket the comb. Fine, so we've got something that we were after. There doesn't appear to be anything else in this room. So let's move on. There was another room down here. God, don't I make a lot of noise thumping around the place? I mean, granted, I'm like a 9-foot troll. But, jeez. Okay, so we got into another area of the warehouse, and there's something to search over there. That's good. Anything or anybody else in here? Some locked doors and something else to look at there. We'll look at it all. There is a large pile of old shoes on the ground next to the airplane seats. They could be discarded luggage, or possibly the shoes worn by the occupants of the plane at the time of the crash. I'd say that's probably likely with all this layout of seats, although why anybody would just be interested in their shoes, I'm not entirely sure. Reminds me of when I used to play Morrowind, actually, and I collected dead people's shoes. So I don't mind digging through a pile of shoes. You find nothing interesting about the shoes in the pile? Sure, let's walk away then. And so there's that thing up there. I think that's the only place we're going to be heading right now. Since this door's locked, especially. Here we go. It's hard to say whether this is a heap of items and refuse recovered from a plane crash, or simply trash that hasn't been taken out yet. We'll dig through it anyway. A sticky substance of some sort seems to have seeped through the trash pile, and your hands are quickly covered with the stuff. Well, isn't that pleasant? After searching for a minute, you unearth a handful of interesting items. Okay, so an earring, a lunchbox that's dented, and a cred stick. Well, let's inspect the cred stick first of all. Thank you. Surprisingly, the cred stick's still functional. You slotted your PDA and 200 new yen is added to your account. Ah, great. I do like new yens. Okay, let's have a look at the earring. The earring is made out of burnished steel, formed into the shape of a small salmon. An intense, primal fear washes over you as you touch its surface. This must be one of the items the shaman was looking for. You take the earring. I sure do. And we might as well look at the lunchbox while we're here. A dented tin lunchbox that's seen better days. You can barely make out the face of a grinning troll on the front. But I can't take that. It's got a troll on it and there's a lunchbox. Need a new lunchbox. Oh well. I'll walk away. Just walk away, dude. Walk away. Okay, so we've got the items the shaman wanted. Oh, Shannon half sky over there. See if we can help her out a bit then. Hey Shannon, I got it. It feels as though you have found enough objects. Yep, here they are. You hand her the objects you found. She closes her eyes and chants over them for a time. When her eyes open again, they're filled with tears. Thank you. These items are all I will need. It shouldn't take me long to... Oh, here he is. What the hell is all this? Shit. Well, it wouldn't be forever before McCluskey showed up. Officer Aguirre trails after the detective, only meeting her eyes for a moment. She's the victim's sister, sir. She is a crime scene officer, not some stylish drum circle. Isn't it? Yeah, let's see if we can rub his nose in it a bit. Isn't it standard procedure to contact the next of kin anyway? Although he's probably say, yeah, but we don't need her at the crime scene. Ma'am, consider yourself contacted. Okay, he managed to walk that one through. Now get the hell out. Come on, if I stay much longer, I'm liable to do something I regret. Or worse, something I enjoy. Great. So we've been booted the hell out of there. Oh, we're off behind the cordon. So I've got some karma for it. Oh, internal affairs. Yeah. So Aguirre's off arguing with McCluskey, which is fine by me. I don't like McCluskey. Goddamn orc. All right, Shannon Half-Sky. What did you find out? That man is an ass. She stares daggers at McCluskey from across the warehouse. Yes, he is. But there's no help in it now. I should just be grateful you were able to collect these items before those clods carted everything off. Can we still summon the spirit? Oh god, I forgot to turn off my Steam. Never mind. Hopefully too many people won't log in or send me messages or anything. Not from here, I'm afraid. Spirits such as these have domains to which they are anchored. We need to get back in there. Shit. How the fuck are we going to get... Well, I mean, you could probably climb around the edge there. Look, there's a great big gap underneath those pipes. Me, on the other hand, probably not going to fit. So, can either come back later? Yeah, I think that's... not going to happen right now. But... do you have any plans for this evening? Sure, Oleg. Let's hit on the dead man's sister, who also happens to be a shaman, who we were complaining about a minute ago. Why not? Let's hit on her. A little breaking and entering, perhaps, under cover of darkness. You sure you're up for this? It may be a rabbit hole, but I have to get to the bottom of it. Whatever your reasons, I thank you. Now then, since we have the time, we should probably enlist some help. They may post security overnight. And I'm going to go out on a limb and say you know where to find the kinds of people we need. Yep, you could say that. 4,000 new yen! Oh, baby, I love you. Oh, wow. Good, I'll put out the money if you find the bodies. She produces a fistful of crumpled new yen from inside a leather pouch, starts to count it out, and then shoves the whole wad at you. Fantastic! And please say you're going to be on my team as well. I could, I suppose, do with a shaman if you could summon things. Meet me back here at midnight. The spirits will be strong then. Yay! Yay, lady, yay! Okay, so... return to the Seamstresses Union. I sure will. Let's do that right now, in fact. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Oh, shit, I can't get by here now, can I? No. I just saw something I could play with in there, but I'll have to wait until they've all gone home or something. And then we can sneak in, take out the guards, and, you know, ransack the place. As you start to leave the warehouse, your comlink chirps and the face of Coyote appears on the screen. Hey Coyote! With your horrible, horrible scar. Look, they did say they could deal with that. Why don't you have something done about it? You know, I'm sure Paco don't want to look at that for the rest of, well, until he gets shot. Let's put it this way. It's not going to be the rest of your life. It will be the rest of his, I guess. He seems like the type that's going to get shot at some point, to be honest. Anyway, Coyote looks tense. Hoi! Oleg Trollhatten, you in the middle of something? Just getting jerked around by Lone Star. Same old thing. I hear you. Her jaw sets. I don't know if I ever told you this, but I was born in the Royale. BTL pushers like Stevie J ran the squads. Ran my world when I was growing up. Well, actually, you didn't tell me that, but other people did. But I remember. I should remember. It was like, well, in-game, like, you know, a couple of hours ago. She looks relieved. Wiz! I have a cousin, Gino, who's been missing for months. He hit the sprawl about a year ago and immediately fell in with some tweakers. Bad guys. They hooked him in on high-amp dream chips and started using him for all sorts of dreck. I tried to help him, but he pushed me away. Then he disappeared. I've been shooting up BTL labs ever since trying to find him. Yeah, I've been told that as well. But I'm guessing you have a new lead, otherwise you wouldn't be telling me this now. It's not a lead. Her face lights up. She's running hot. Has a serious edge. I know exactly where he is this time. Got an old friend who eyeballed him himself. I'm on my way. Paco's with me, but we could use another hand. You in? I need you right now. Well, yeah, I guess. I'll get to see Paco again. He was quite an amusing little punk. You do know the deal, Coyote. I work, I get paid. Her face falls. I got nothing, man. Call it a favour? Sure. Maybe there's a way for me to come out ahead anyway. Thanks. I'll send you the address. See you soon. Great. So we're going to go and help out Coyote, have we? Coyotes Crusade. The cluster of dilapidated buildings where Coyote told you to meet her appears to be the remnants of a public housing project. The buildings look like a cesspool filled with human debris. You find her standing with Paco on a street corner, eyeing the roofs, the doorways, the windows. Despite his attempts to engage her, Coyote barely says a word as the three of you weave your way through the tenements. She walks purposely, her new cyber hand flexing open and closed with each step. It's unclear whether the action is voluntary or not. You circle around the back of the building and Coyote jumps up, grabs the bottom rung of a fire escape ladder and pulls it down. Without a signal, she starts to climb towards the roof. Paco looks at you worriedly and starts up the ladder. You probably should be worried, Paco. You've not chosen the most sane and stable girl as your partner here, have you? And now with that great big horrible scar on her face. Oh. Anyway, thanks for meeting us, Oleg Trollhatten. I owe you one. No sweat. I'll be nice to her. She's been through a lot recently. No sweat. Figured you could use the backup. Yeah, you never know what sort of firepower to expect in one of these BTL squads. Or what kind of freakos like that one standing over there. She brightens. Oh hey, listen. I've got good news for you. You know Sam's sister Jessica? One of my contacts found her for me while you were on your way here. I called her and asked her to meet you at the Union later today. Hope that helps. You know what that does? And that alone pays for what I'm about to do for you, which I'm assuming is going to be shoot people. So yeah, we won't worry about any money, Coyote. That's actually very useful. Good job. Thanks. She looks at you, her scarred face soft. Least I can do. Really, with Paco? Oh, she's very friendly with people who like are not her boyfriend. This one. All right, let's get this done. My cousin Gino said it should be in one of the squads past the door up ahead. I hear there's a whole lab set up in there. From my experience, there's usually a lookout watching for cops outside and a guard at the door inside. Like I said, I don't know how much firepower to expect, but these guys are nasty, so stay on guard. I just want to get in, grab Gino, and get out. Right behind, babe. Let's do this. Let's do this indeed. But unfortunately, next time, because we've been going for quite some time right now. So, as usual, thank you very much, everybody. I hope you enjoyed this. We'll be back very soon with another double episode of Shadowrun Returns. Looks like next time we're almost guaranteed a fight. They keep talking about firepower, so I'm guessing that someone's going to try and use it on us, which will be good. I haven't had a fight in a little while, and could do with exercising some muscle here. But until next time, everybody, stay awesome. Make sure to hit the like and the subscribe and all those other things if you like the videos. And I will see you soon. Goodbye.